Hi. I wanted to talk today about how important it is to be okay or be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Now, we come to certain decisions or certain forks in the road, and what our mind wants to do a lot of times is to grasp on to a certain side in order to feel safe, feel right, feel correct. And I'm talking about ideologically, politically, maybe there's a time of crisis and we want to zone in on this is, who I am, or this is the identity because it comes with an entire belief system that then I can lean into or identify with and feel okay with. And when it comes to truth seeking, we have to be okay with being uncomfortable because what happens is when we feel that we can only have one side, we don't allow ourselves to feel all the different positions, all the different voices, and we're clinging, which is okay. It's a sign of needing safety, that clinging into one side. That doesn't take us to the next stage. That doesn't take us to the next phase of humanity, our life, our relationships. And what happens is if we move out of this story of right and wrong and really go into the uncomfort, the discomfort here of all the in between, and say, what's a feeling that would be uncomfortable for me to feel in order to feel the truth here, the scale of truth here. And it might be anger. It might be, listen, if I really let myself feel more here or take in more of the situation, I might feel really angry. I might feel angry at myself. I might feel angry at the other person. It's always asking yourself, what emotion am I unwilling to feel? And then practicing that of just breathing into that of, okay, what does anger feel like in my system? How much can I handle it? At a one, at a five, and allowing it to come in. Another thing that's really important is we can only feel emotions for 90 seconds to 2 minutes tops, which is so wild because we're so afraid to feel them. We'll build our whole lives around not feeling a certain feeling that can only be in your system between a minute and a half to 2 minutes. Your body moves with it. And every time you allow yourself to sit with a feeling, the threshold for that feeling widens. So let's say right now you have zero threshold for anger. If you let yourself sit with it, the next time anger comes up, it can come up and out, it could come up and through pretty quickly, pretty easily. So you don't have to suppress it because your threshold is wider. And as we bring that in of like, allow yourself to be uncomfortable, allow yourself to feel those uncomfortable feelings, sit with it, breathe with it, then what happens is that you're able to have more clarity. The options become clear. The options stop being binary and start becoming more fluid. They start becoming a more truthful or something that reflects the truth more because you're able to hold nuance. Whenever you're in an always, all the time, never mindset, whether that's in your relationships, politically, ideologically, with yourself, how you think, that means that there's no safety in your system because we go into those thoughts never, all the time, always when we're using this part of our brain, the reptilian brain. Once we start moving out of that and can feel more and feel like maybe sometimes, often, usually, when we can start thinking in those terms, what if, that's such a great term. If you can get into the mindset of what if, that means you're all into the possibility mindset. So you're really trying to bring in as much safety as possible so then you can start just allowing yourself to feel the different feelings so this way the mind can become more expansive. So just to make it pragmatic, think of an area in your life that you feel stuck in, that you can't get out of that corner, and ask yourself, what feeling am I unwilling to feel here? So you might feel stuck, you might feel fear, you might feel anxious, you might feel angry that you're stuck there all the time. But if you ask yourself, what feeling am I afraid to feel? The answer will come up pretty quickly. And it might be flexibility, it might be surrender, it might be failure, it might be hopelessness, whatever it is. Let yourself feel into that for a moment, and it will take you to the next place. It will take you out of the corner where maybe there's still two walls here, but you're not lodged there anymore. And then you'll see around the room that there's more to go. Then you ask yourself again, what else am I not willing to feel? And sit with that. Widen your threshold of holding that uncomfortable or unpleasant sensation in your body. And it will bring you more and more to the truth as well, until you're able to not only see all the possibilities, but also feel regulated in your body while doing so and have that clarity of what is the next step. I hope that was helpful and wishing everyone a lot of clarity. Have a great day. Bye.